Welcome back into Main Street Living. Guys, I think we can all agree we want to be happier, right? And feel
Oh my
like our
gosh,
lives
yes.
have meaning. And research shows that one of the best ways to achieve that is by giving to causes we care about.
Well, Danielle, that's what the science says, and I know that that's true for me personally, right? And our next guest is here to tell us how we can boost our own happiness and also help out some great causes at the same time. Let's welcome Lauren Welch with San Diego Gives. How you doing there, Lauren?
I'm good. How are you guys?
We are
Good.
doing pretty good. Now, I got to ask you, like, what exactly is San Diego Gives?
Yeah, San Diego Gives was created last year. In 2021 was our first day of giving last year. It was created really to say San Diego's got some wonderful nonprofits. How do we keep the money in San Diego, and how do we help support people getting to know San Diego nonprofits if they don't know them yet? So yeah, it's 6 months of, we do a lot of capacity building for nonprofits, and then it's a 1-day giving day, and that would be September 8th this year.
Okay.
Yeah, so I know people can give probably around the clock any day of the year, but why
Right.
have you decided to encourage people to give on that specific date?
Yeah, we have put, that's a really great question. We put a whole bunch of marketing and such towards, like I said, new donors, really getting the word out. I think a lot of people probably don't know who is a good, like, man, I don't know if they're decent, or if they,
Right.
do they pay their bills the way they're supposed to, or do I know the money's
Mhm.
staying here, or how much do they use for fundraising and et cetera. We've done all that work ourselves as a group. So really we allow you to go in and say, oh, I don't know who to give to. You've done the work of figuring out who is a good cause or not, and then they get to just direct support them. That would also hopefully roll right into, maybe I can volunteer for them, and maybe there's other opportunities within that organization that I can give, right? The time, talent, and treasure too.
Yeah, I like that. You guys can give, and then folks can make those choices. But who are the organizations that will benefit from this specifically? And also, how can viewers choose where they would like their donation to go?
For sure. There are 327 of them, so I don't know them
Wow.
by name. Wouldn't that be amazing if I could, in like 30 seconds, do the
Yeah,
alphabet
ready?
of them?
Go,
Straight
go, go.
through? Yeah, I won't make it. So 327 all throughout San Diego, all of different backgrounds: animals, environmental, social, skill, social services, health, aging, a lot of dogs, not of pets. And the best way is, the website is sandiegogives.org. And there's a button on the front page that says find your cause. And it allows you to click through and say, like, oh, I want a nonprofit in this area of town, or one that does, like I said, that supports animals. And it'll then take you to profile pages of those nonprofits that you get to view and look at. If you decide to give, you put it in your cart, and then you can even choose a handful and check out all at the same time. And all those funds just go directly to that nonprofit's bank account.
Nice.
Ooh, that makes it a lot more fun to be able to go
Right.
through and pick and choose, because of course you'd like to give to everybody, but everybody has different passions. And
Yep.
for me, I'm the cat lady, so I'd be going through looking for cats
You can,
charities
yeah.
and whatnot. But is this for viewers who only live in San Diego, or are there national organizations represented as well?
Yeah, we do have a handful of national organizations as part of the mix of the 327 that have offices, right? Maybe throughout San Diego, or throughout, the state, or maybe offices, right? That they have different, like the United Ways that have offices in several places. Yeah, so not just San Diego. The goal, of course, is San Diego by name and by trade. And what would be cool is if every big city had something like this to do the same right in their city.
Yes.
World
Gotcha.
domination. It's coming next.
Yes.
Spearheaded by Lauren, right?
Yeah.
Now, we also understand that there are some prizes and some donation matches. So tell us how that works.
Super cool. Yeah. So if you to find out about them during the day of, there's an email list on our website. So if you get yourself added, you'll get those updates day of. But we've received sponsors for the day, and we have funds set aside for and they're all broken up between small, medium, and large nonprofits for equity's sake, right? Because if we say the person who receives the most donations during an hour gets this prize, that's not fair if you've got a nonprofit, of 100 employees and $12 million budget versus one that's, what I mean? It's a lot easier. And those larger nonprofits were better known too. So throughout the day, it's a way to encourage giving, a way to encourage maybe additional giving, or if you're like, man, I really wasn't, but they'll get this cool prize if I do. So we've got we have $53,000 set aside for that day of.
Oh my
Nice.
gosh.
A good amount of change.
Absolutely. How has the response been? Are you getting a lot of people coming out to donate?
Yeah, so we opened up early giving July 16th, which was San Diego's birthday. So that was connected to San Diego. It's always a little slow, right? Because the day of is normally where the most donations come in. But yes, we do have, I think at last check this morning, $42,000 over the last few weeks, which doesn't feel like a lot, but all of a sudden day of it just skyrockets, which is awesome to watch. Literally sit there and watch as it skyrockets.
That's
A
so
little ticker.
exciting.
Like a
Yes.
little ticker, yeah.
Yeah. Like a literal rocket of money.
Yes, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah. So, lastly, the most important part, Lauren, how can viewers get involved and donate?
Yeah, so going to San Diego Gives.org and clicking that Find Your Cause button to find and support that nonprofit. Like I said, as well as putting yourself on our email list, which is an easy form also on that website, where then you'll get updates throughout the day, as well as, the final update as to how much money we made.
Awesome. That's always good just to see when people are doing great things, and then when you get other people involved and it just starts to spread, like that's the goodness of
Absolutely.
positivity. So we salute you guys for what you're doing out there in San Diego.
Be on that page to watch it go up, okay?
Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. This is really cool. I hope that a lot of other cities do the same thing, because this is amazing what you're doing. So thank you so much for sharing your story with us on Main Street Living.
Absolutely. Thank you.
All right.
All right. Q, that was some good stuff there and a unique way to give. And coming up next on Main Street Living, we're going to talk about a unique approach to education. Find out what that's all about coming up next.